Hello, good day, everyone. How are you doing today? Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. And as we wait for others to join us, yes, it's a very good day here. And how are you doing over there? How is everything doing? Yes, today is a bright day, as you can all see. Yes. So, yeah, um, today we are having the ECO30 Sustainable Living Challenge. Yes. And today is the information section where we introduce the program properly to us and make us have a vivid understanding of what the program is all about. My name is Yetunde Junaid, and I am the Program Associate for ADF Africa. So it's nice to have you all here on the call. And yes, I'm glad to have you here. I hope you're happy to be here also. Okay, yes. As I've introduced myself, I would love to know you too. So, yes, you can just tell us your name and where you're joining us from right now so that we can know each other better. Thank you. Let's keep that coming. Hello, please confirm you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Thank you so much. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Okay, I can see a name already. Patrick from Nigeria, you're welcome, and it's nice to have you here. So yes, let's keep that coming. Let's keep the name and where you're joining us from. Let's keep it coming as we have different people from different countries in Africa on this call right now. Yes, and that is a great privilege because we'll be meeting with people, we'll be collaborating with people, meeting a lot of people. So I'm using this medium to say welcome everyone. Welcome once again to this program. And yes, it's going to be a wonderful one. This is Echo 30 and this is the third edition of Sustainable Living Challenge by HEDEF Africa. Okay, I'll see more names. I'll see more names. I don't want to believe that it is only Patrick that is on this call right now. So I want to see, just put your name and where you're joining us from on the chat box so that we can know you and know where you're joining us from. I've introduced myself before now. I am Yetunde Junaid and I am Program Associate for ADF Africa. Yes, I am in Nigeria presently. Hoping to visit every country in Africa one day. Okay, I can see Zach from Zimbabwe. Yes, you're welcome. All right, that is just for us to familiarize ourselves, and I would like us to keep the name coming as yes, we want to know each other, want to know where you're joining us from, so that we can know that yes, this person is actually here and we are having privilege to meet this person today. Okay, thank you. Keep that name coming. Keep it coming. Thank you so much. So yes, welcome once again. And this is ECHO 30 3.0, which is the Sustainable Living Challenge. Okay, I'll be handing over the mic now to Mr. Femi to give us a welcome address. Yes, to welcome all us to this program today. Mr. Femi, you have the mic now, sir.
Thank you, Yetunde. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everyone, depending on your time zone. Uh, I believe you are all doing good, and happy new month to you all. You are welcome to Echo 33.0. Sorry, I won't be able to turn on my camera currently because of my location. Kindly bear with me. Okay, once again, I welcome you. I can see Patrick from Nigeria, Zach from Zimbabwe, um, Israel from Uganda. Everyone, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Welcome to Equitety 3.0. So, Just to bring us to speed, I believe we are not totally ignorant about what this program is all about. ECO30, it's a sustainable living challenge that runs for 30 days throughout the month of April. It's a challenge where we carry out some sustainable living practices so as to reduce our carbon footprints and to also ensure that we are living sustainably and contribute our own quota to the sustainable development goal across the world. So this program started 3 years ago where we have the first one. It's a laudable one. We had the 2.0 last year and we had wonderful participants across various regions in Africa, in Asia, and Europe. We had a series of testimonies concerning the program. It was awesome, and we are glad to also have you all on board this afternoon. I believe you are going to have a wonderful time within the next 30 days with ADF Africa carrying out 30 good sustainable living practices, which has already started today with sorting out your wastes, practicing waste sorting. I believe you are already doing that. Okay, so I welcome you all once again, and I believe at the end of this program, it won't just be a 30-day challenge, but it will be a practice that will continue to imbibe, a practice that we continue to live by, a practice that will also preach to people, to also cultivate so as to reduce our carbon footprint and to also restore our degrading ecosystem. Once again, I welcome you on board. Thank you. Over to you, Yetunde.
All right, all right. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi, for that welcome address. Yes. Okay. In case you don't know, Mr. Femi is a very great man and one of the directors of ADF Africa. Yes, and he's doing fantastically well. Thank you, sir. All right. Yes, I can see some name dropping. Yes, that is good. Yes. Please, I can see, I can identify more people now. Ubaha from Nigeria. I can see Precious from Nigeria. Perry too. Ah, babes. Hey, I hope I'm able to pronounce that name well. From Uganda, I have Viola from Uganda. Yes, a lot of people here. You're all welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining this call right now. And yes, this is an information section where we'll be telling you more about today's program, which is ECO30, and this is the third edition of Sustainable Living Challenge. Yeah, okay. More of an introduction, the ECO30 Sustainable Living Challenge is a months-long initiative designed to inspire individuals, households, and organizations to adopt sustainable living practices. It is scheduled for April 2025. So that means for the next 30 days, you will be engaged with a lot of challenges. Yes, empower participants to make eco-friendly changes and foster a sense of collective responsibility towards creating more sustainable future. And yes, this is Eco30. It's a focus on the three dimensions of sustainable development, which is the eco-sustainability, social sustainability, and environment sustainability. Um, yeah, the problem and okay, the solution that we are trying to create here. One of the problems that we have identified so far is the lack of awareness. A lot of people unaware of the daily activities on their environment. And here we are raising awareness. That is the solution that we are making here, that we are trying to bring up here today. And yes, another problem is limited access to resources. People often lack the tools. They don't know that they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the financial means to adopt sustainable habits effectively. Here we are providing resources. Yes, participants will receive access to tools, skills, of sustainable practices, online resources, and expert guidance to facilitate easy adoption of eco-friendly habits. Another thing is in inertia and habitual behavior, which is shifting from ingrained unsustainable habit to eco-friendly practice. It's always hard in some in some environment to do that. But here we are providing solution, building habits, building it, making you do it every day so that it can be a part of you. Yes, the 30-day challenge format leaves the psychology of habit information and encouraging participants to make small, consistent change that lead to long-term sustainable behavior. Yes, we also have fragmented effort and also absence of accountability. But here in ADF Africa, we are tracking and yes, we are accountable. Yes, we are making sure participants track their daily activity, they receive personal feedback and celebrate milestones to stay motivated and accountable, which is very, very important. Okay, yes, you'll be wondering what are the goals and objectives of this initiative. Okay, our primary goal of this challenge is to encourage individuals, households, and organizations to adopt sustainable habits and lifestyle that contribute to the healthier environment and more sustainable future. These are very, very important. Just like we have said before, one of the things is raising awareness. We are promoting daily eco-friendly habits. We are also providing practical guidance to participants on how to go about these challenges. We are also fostering collaboration and community. Yes, we want you to do more in your community. So we want you to start making that impact today. I want to also measure that impact. We don't just want you to do it, but we want to also measure it and make you accountable for things that you're done and give you accolades for things that you've done well. Yes. Okay. So this challenge is structured in a certain way, just as we have it. We're going to have it for 30 days. It is in 30 different days, different challenges. So there is a daily action. Each day, participants will receive a simple action item related to one of the sustainable dimensions, such as reducing water use or supporting local businesses and volunteering for community cleanups. So each day there will be a challenge for every participant to participate in. There's also workshops and webinars which comes up every week. And this helps us to lead us right with sustainability experts who are going to dive into key topics like waste reduction, energy efficiency, sustainable consumption, and community engagement, and a lot more for us to learn from. And another thing is that we are tracking the impact. So the digital platform will allow participants to log their daily actions and monitor personal impact over the 30 days. So you have to monitor what you're doing. Just like I said before now, yes, you have to be accountable. So everything you're doing, you need to put it into record. You need to input it daily. Okay, I have done this today. These are what I've done. These are the results. These are the impact I have made. Another thing is we are going to do recognition and award. To top participants, schools and organizations will be organized for their efforts, be recognized for their efforts with award certificate and public acknowledgement. Yes, yes, we don't just want you to do it, but we want to say well done with what you're doing. So please, I hope this this table is open right now for you to do more so that you can be recognized. And yes, everybody's going to be recognized definitely, but yes, we want to see people that are doing more, that are putting in every effort to make sure this happen well. So our key targets and intended impacts is reduce environmental impacts. Yes, that's one of our targets. Like empower participants to minimize their carbon footprint by adopting practical practices such as reducing single-use plastics, conserving energy, and cutting down on food waste. Yes, we need to start doing this. So these are one of the targets. We don't want people to start wasting food or consuming unnecessary energy. So this is one of the targets that we are actually considering for this year program. Okay, another thing is conserve resources. We are promoting mindful consumption of natural resources, just like water, energy, raw materials, encouraging habits such as turning off lights, fixing leaks, and using public transport. Yeah, so that there will be little um congestion or of everything, carbon monoxide in the air and everything like that. So this is just more of what we are looking at and the challenges that we are trying to go from. So another thing is promote a clean and healthier environment. Yes, we want to encourage action that contribute to cleaner surroundings, such as participating in community cleanups, recycling water, and planting trees. These are things that would help our environment to be clean and healthier. We're also looking at building a sustainable future for all. Yes, a sustainable future for all. So we are fostering long-term thinking by inspiring the community to embrace sustainability. We're also creating a ripple effect that benefit future generations. Okay, another is enhanced community engagement. Yes, just as I've said before now, I probably said we should introduce ourselves and tell everyone our name and where we're joining us from. Yes, this is a community of people who are making impact, who are ready to do fantastically well in our community. So yes, we are ready to embrace this. Another thing is we are supporting local economies. Yes, promoting patronage of local businesses, sustainable products, fair trade item, and reduce carbon emission. So that it won't affect us. Okay, so sorry. I think I Okay, one of the things that we are focusing on again is improve health and well-being. Yes, these are very, very important, and we need to look up to this because yes, our environment is more important and it's make us healthy. So we need to implement all these things to help our society, help our community. So we need to be healthy. So whatever we are doing has to improve our health and well-being. Another thing is to educate and inspire future generations. Yes, these are things that would assist us to. Oh, so sorry. Okay, let me just share my screen. So sorry, Mr. Femi, please allow me share my screen.
How can you do something in this house?
Sorry, please kindly mute your mic as you're joining us. Thank you for joining. I'm trying to actually share my screen right now. Okay. Okay, please confirm you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
All right, thank you so much. All right. I was actually talking about the key targets and intended impact for this program. And yes, okay, through the daily actions and meaningful engagement, They're going to be collective responsibility, definitely, and the ECO30 Sustainable Living Challenge aims to ignite a global movement towards sustainable living. So each participant journey, no matter how small the steps are, yes, we're contributing to a larger vision of healthier planet and more conscious society. This challenge empower individuals, households, and organizations with the tools and mindsets to integrate sustainability into their everyday lives, making tangible impact on their community and environment. So as we embark on this journey together, let's all remember that sustainability is not a decision. Yes, it's not a decision. It's a continuous process, something that we do every time we adapt to it and also inspire others. So the Eco 30 challenge is a call to action. So rethink our choices, reduce our carbon footprint, and we connect with environment in meaningful ways. Okay, yes, thank you, everyone. If there's any question, I would like to take them right now. I hope, okay, let me just do a recap because I wasn't sharing my screen before now. So this is Eco 30, the Sustainable Living Challenge. We have talked about the program going on for 30 days, and there will be each they have their own challenges. So here are the problem and the solution that we are trying to solve with this program. This is lack of awareness, limited access to resources, habitual behavior, fragment effort, absence of accountability. But here in ADF Africa, we're trying to promote all this by raising awareness, providing resources, building habits, tracking and accountability. That means whatever you're doing, you have to track it and be accountable for everything. And our goal is to raise awareness, promote daily eco-friendly habits, provide practical guidance and foster collaboration and community. We are also here to measure our impact. So we are not just doing it, we are measuring our impact because every impact needs to be on record. So the challenge structure, there's a daily action. So each day, every participant receives simple action item related to one of the sustainable dimensions, such as reducing water, supporting local businesses, or volunteering for the community cleanups. There's also the workshop and webinar where you have a weekly section, which we're having experts to discuss some topics for us so that we can have more knowledge about what we are doing and how best we can do them. And the impact tracking, yes, you have to track your impact, make sure everything that you're doing is recorded and is put on track. And I also mentioned that recognition and reward for top participants, schools, and organizations. So yes, we are looking out for you. We are expecting you to do more. We know, yes, everybody is a winner and everybody is an impact maker. Everybody is a change maker. Yes, but we are still looking out for people who are ready to put in their best in everything they are doing on this program to make it worthwhile. So, I was talking about the key target and intended impact. So we are looking up to reducing environmental impact. Yes, conserve resources. We are promoting a clean and healthier environment, building a sustainable future for all, and also fostering long-term thinking by inspiring community to embrace the sustainability. Another is enhanced community engagement, which we are doing right now. So we are also supporting local economies, and also improve health and well-being in the community. Here we are again, educating and inspire future generations. Yes, those are very, very important. And I just told us that yes, this is the challenge for everyone, for every individual, for every household, for every organization to put their hands together to make this work. Yes, we are here to collaborate. We are here to make positive impact in our community and beyond, yes. So that is that for now. Thank you so much. So if you have a question, you can raise your hand while I take the questions. Okay, I have Israel Tembo hands up. You can have the mic, please, Israel.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you very much. Hello?
okay,
Thank you
okay,
very,
yeah.
thank you very much for the presentation. And I really appreciate your time and the engagement you shared with different members. And also congratulate everyone that was able to be able to be on this call and participate in this program. My question is, one, when I tried to to join the LinkedIn group, it said the LinkedIn it is not allowing in other participants because it is full. The request approval, the group have the group is like having the maximum people who can join. That was my first challenge when I was trying to join the group at LinkedIn, but I was successful with joining the WhatsApp. Then the other issue is about presentation. Like we are having an evaluation form which is supposed to be filled daily. And now in case they are participating as an organization, every person in the organization is supposed to fill in the the form, or people can fill in as a group. And when it comes to an recognition, how is like the group is going to be recognized? How? And especially this is something that I need clarity on it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Israel. Okay, I need to reiterate this and let you know that everything that you're doing is being recorded and every action is being monitored. So the criteria for that will be done by the team members to pick out people who are doing the best or well. Okay, I will actually be giving the mic to Mr. Femi now. You'll be giving us more information on this program. So you'll be giving us additional information about this program. So yes, you can keep our questions coming as we will be answering them one after the other. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Yetunde, for that wonderful presentation. And thank you also for the question. So, before I move on with the question, let me quickly take a moment to appreciate all our partners. It's very important we do that. So, while I appreciate all the partners, Mr. Emmanuel will answer the questions and give us more information. So, we acknowledge all our partners that has partnered with us to ensure that we have a successful delivery for this project, ECO30 3.0. We acknowledge SDSN Nigeria. Thank you for partnering with us. We also acknowledge SGE Sustainable Green Energy Initiative. We acknowledge you, Gaio. We acknowledge you, Gaio from Zambia. We acknowledge you, Parallel News. We acknowledge you. Thank you for partnering with us. Environment Conscious Youth Association is COIA. We also acknowledge your partnership with us. PAFA, we acknowledge you. NOCAPAD, we also appreciate your efforts. Thank you for joining us on this uh, project. Refugee Zambia, we also acknowledge you. Green Energy Innovations, thank you for joining us. Kamakoa Jam Taka, we also acknowledge you. Everlasting Academy, we acknowledge you, and so we will continue to acknowledge all our partners on this forum, one after the other. But just to quickly acknowledge this first set of partners, as we will also still acknowledge our other partners. We want to say a very big thank you for partnering with us to bring successful delivery to this project. So To quickly answer your questions and other questions, I will hand over the mic to Mr. Emmanuel, the director, to give us more information. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Oluwafemi, and a very good afternoon to each and every one of us. I hope you can hear me loud and clear.
Yes, sir,
Thank
we
you,
can hear you.
Yetunde, for that extensive overview of the ECO30 Sustainable Living Challenge. My name is Emmanuel Laoloyo, and I must start by appreciating the project team and the programs team and every other team that are working seamlessly to ensure we have this ECO30 challenge for year 2025, and which I personally am looking forward to. I'm also a participant like each and every one of us, and I pledge to contribute to this 30 days challenge. I'm saying this because each and every one of us needs to really participate in each and every day activities. And it's definitely span across the three dimensions of sustainability. Talk about the environment, talk about the social, talk about the economic sustainability. And these are engaging sessions which we are going to have. Apologies to Israel as regards the issue of LinkedIn. The community engagement officer are going to see to that and ensure that you'll be able to join swiftly. And also, a very key area I want to speak to before we have waste millers to speak is the aspect of our daily activities. So for this year, the activities for each day are going to be posted the night ahead of that day. We understand that most of us are joining from different time zones and different regions as well. However, I will try as much as possible to have a specific time whereby we get to share this with you. So please keep a tab and let the ECO30 WhatsApp community be one of those major community you check out often, because that's going to be the primary point of communication for this program. And I want to believe that Yetunde spoke about the monitoring strategy for this program, because at each and every day, you are going to be doing, there's a task for each day which you are to do. And I think I can use today as an example. And today is we get into practice waste sorting. Beyond you getting to share this on your social media platforms, there are specific activities which you have to carry out. And very, very important, you need to look into these activities in detail. And yes, we have a lot of resources, and these resources are quite educative enough for each and every one of us to learn from. So we want to believe that this program is something that definitely, a lot of people that have been part of ECO30 Challenge definitely have a value for their time being part of ECO30 each and every year. And a lot of actions are going to spring forth from this program. I remember last year there was a school that banned the use of plastic bottles, and they made it a mandate for all the students to get refillable water bottle. So no parent is to give his or award anything that has to do with plastic waste, that leads to plastic waste. These are actions which we are looking to bet from this program. And yours might be an organization, yours might be an association, it's even within your household. So today's challenge, I want to share today's challenge. I'm trying to see the best way to do that. Today's challenge is focused on practicing waste sorting. And this is very simple. This is very simple, which I believe each and every one of us to understand. Definitely, you see resources that explain each and every day's challenge, that talks about the benefit of those challenge. That also talks about what are the practical steps you can take, you can put in place. And definitely, you see a lot of unexhaustive explanation when it comes to each and every day's challenge. Like today is, like I said, has to do with waste sorting. You getting to set up a mini waste sorting station within your house, maybe at your backyard, whereby you can put your plastic waste separately, you can put your food waste, or you get to compost them. Either you are doing this within your home or your office or any location where you find yourself. And you can also have a sign whereby you get to use to define this waste sorting process. If you look at this bin, you can see a sign on it. You will definitely see a sign on this bin that you are seeing on my screen. And for each and every day, this is where I want to speak on more importantly. For each and every day, there is a task for you to work on. And the first task today is for you to conduct a primary waste audit, whereby you getting to check within your location, maybe your house, your office, to see those waste which you call, those materials you call waste that are not meant to be waste. And whereby you can get to reuse, you can get to recycle. And most importantly, you getting to sort all of this waste. And beyond that is also the aspect of education. Who are you teaching? Who are you inspiring about this when it comes to they getting to sort their waste first? So it's important if at all want to overcome the issues of waste management. It's important we get to sort from source. If we are to be paid, if eventually maybe most Africans are paying for their waste by kg, we will have intentionally be sorting our waste from source, because definitely you will have less to dispose. So the idea is our waste, many of what we call waste or many of what we dispose today are not meant to get to the landfill. So, and like I earlier said, very, very important, you get to also share the story. So to say that you've been able to sort this waste, and this is where I'm disposing my plastic bottles. This is where, if you come to my house now, definitely you see where I dispose my plastic bottles, and you also see where I dispose some other materials. So you have to take a picture of this. And maybe today is not on plastic, maybe tomorrow, let's say tomorrow is on green transportation, and or maybe carpooling. You have to take a picture or do a video of such and share, and also tag us on social media. Most of the hashtag we're going to be using this for this challenge is going to be Eco Restorers, and that's going to be the. But for today, you can still make use of ECO30 change makers. And at the end of each day, you are meant to also submit a report, not like a report sort of, it's just for you to track your progress, to say that, oh, you've been able to do this today, and also getting to check yourself to know how impactful it was for you. And another key area which you can also adopt is, please, if you have questions, you can drop it in the comment section, looking at how we can wrap up this session within the next 5 minutes or thereabouts. Another key area is you can either submit this, your evaluation, daily or weekly. So you can choose the part of you getting to track and monitor your progress each and every day, or you can either do that on a weekly basis. Maybe you found a weekend to just do that, and you can do the entire activity. Francis, please mute your mic. You can get to conduct your evaluation at the end of the week. which is maybe a Saturday or a Sunday. But more importantly, please ensure you do that. Because I remember the first speaker was asking about, are they going to be recognized and all of that. At the end of this program, we also issue certificates, and also some people will issue awards and all of that. If we don't find your record, if the project team doesn't find your record, then they might not issue you any certificate. Even if you post on social media every day, all through the 30 days challenge, please, that tracking document, it's very, very important you fill that document. The link will also be shared with you on the WhatsApp group. That's going to be shared with you on the WhatsApp group. And for now, we want to try as much as possible to reduce the content that we share on our WhatsApp group. That being said, we want to appeal to each and every one of you to please, any document that has to do with pictures, links, pictures, videos, let it go to your social media page. Let it go to your social media page. There might be a time whereby the community engagement officer will tell you that we want to hear your story for today. Okay, you've practiced waste sorting. Please do well and share your story. That doesn't mean you have to share like 10 pictures. You can just share a link of your social media post whereby people can even get to engage and follow you. So if we are sharing maybe pictures and all of that, we don't know you, we only saw what you did, but we want to know you, want to engage with you, want to connect with you. So more reason why you might just have to share a link, maybe your LinkedIn, but more appropriate, we prefer a LinkedIn link, and whereby we can engage with each and everyone. And please, while you are sharing the link, let's try as much as possible to engage with each other. So imagine we have like 75 people on this call, and maybe someone like West Miller, or maybe someone like Daniel or Abubakar, or maybe someone like Adenike posted something that has to do with waste sorting today. And each and every one of us could engage them, connect with them, and like their posts. You know what result that's going to be for them. So let's try as much as possible to make this very participatory and ensure that we make the best of the time. I just quickly want to check the comments if there are questions and all of that so that I can respond to it. Please, can we access this class afterward? I missed some discussion. Yes, I believe this session is recorded. The programs team will share that with us. For tracking documents, the link will be dropped. So the link will be dropped. It's the same link you are going to be using across the challenge. And you can just find somewhere to save that. If I'm correct, Mr. Afemi, but if I'm not correct, you can get to correct that later. So you can also, like I said, you can also decide to do yours on a weekly basis for the sake of those who are very busy, for the sake of us that are very busy. So secondly, I don't understand this. You have to post the content in the link below on any of the social media platform. Also carry the task of the day. How do I achieve this? So you have to carry out your tasks first. That's the first thing you have to do. And also engage your audience. Two things you can do. This can be two major posts. I know some of us find maybe you struggle with content and all of that. This can be your money content. You can share this on social media. I'm going to be posting I have my time that I'm posting on my social media platforms. And later you can decide to share your activity to say that, oh, I've been able to sort my waste and ensure that I don't dispose this set of materials again. Take a picture of that and as well share on social media. And you can decide to do a collaboration of it. You can bring the two content together and post at once. So I think that should clarify your question to the challenge pricing. Okay, I'm just trying to check questions. I'm just trying to check questions that we have in the comment section. And if there are other questions, please, you can just drop it. Yes, Abdurrahim, you can post on both Facebook and LinkedIn. But when you are sharing the link with us, just share the link for LinkedIn, prefer just I think preferably share the link for LinkedIn, and that would be great. But you can post across your social media accounts, Twitter. You can post on different accounts. So, like I said, intimacy. You're asking a question that was the activity. The activity for today is practice waste sorting. So, sort your waste. Sort your waste. Thank you for the insightful. Okay, those of us that are living in local communities, how can, so it's as simple as you can use a nylon to even sort your waste. So like myself, like I said earlier, I have a big bag which I put my nylon waste, which I also put my separate one, which I also put my plastic waste. You don't need to have those, it might not necessarily be this kind of bin. You can use anything. So, like myself, I could have threw that nylon or that bag away, but I decided to reuse it for another purpose. Or let me not reuse now. I decided to repurpose it for another thing entirely. So it depends on the approach which you want to take, you want to go through. I've seen waste millers and up all the while. Please, you can go ahead to unmute your mic and ask your question while we prepare to wrap up the session.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah, absolutely. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. For me, it's a wonderful one. My name is Okorochi Elvis. I reside in Nigeria, Akure to be precise. My first question is on the daily task. And today's daily task is on practicing waste sourcing. For me, it was easy, very easy. And easy in the sense that it's something I've been doing since last year or thereabout. So it was easy to do. So I would really appreciate it if, for instance, for some of us that our schedules are quite tight, like I was supposed to be on transit this afternoon. So I don't know what the tomorrow's tax might be. So I don't know. So as I said, today's zone was quite simple for me because it's something I've been practicing. So I'm just wondering what will be tomorrow's
Absolutely.
zone. Yes, so that's actually
Okay.
the
All right.
concern.
Thank you for that. Thank you for
Yes.
that concern you've shared. And I feel that was omitted in today's design, but definitely that's we have you covered. So
Okay.
on a weekly basis, we also get to hint you about the activity for each week. So let's say that coming next week, you can get to know what are the activities for that week, which you are to
Okay.
look forward to. Then
Yes.
also for each day, there is a part of this design content that will tell you what you should look forward to the following day. So
Okay.
thank you for bringing that up again. And that's a very good one.
Okay.
And
Then
hopefully one of these
secondly,
days. Okay, please
yeah,
just go straight to
secondly,
that.
then as a part of the continuation, while you were making your own comments, you mentioned something about the weekly, submitting the reports weekly. Unless the request form, the, what will I call it now? The appraisal form or the daily response form will be redesigned. But the one I did today, the way it's designed, I think the report should be coming in daily, the way it's designed. Unless it's a situation whereby maybe that weekly, the forms for the 5-7 days for the week will now be available on that particular day for the participant to fill also. So it's just an observation, please.
Okay, thank you for that. I believe the project lead is on, the project director is on this call to respond to that. But every of your needs are well covered. and I don't want us to take too long time. Mr. Femi, please, you can just respond to that. And
Thank you
if there
very
are
much.
other questions, like I said, if there are other questions, there is a time which the WhatsApp group is going to be opened, and you can get to engage and ask questions. They'll tell you the modality of you asking questions, whereby we can understand that you are asking a question. But the project lead is available to speak to what you just asked.
Thank
So
you.
over to you, Mr. Femi, and Yetunde. I think I can hand over back to you, each and everyone. And once again, congratulations. We welcome you on board. We look forward to a very great time with each and every one of you as you get to embrace sustainable living practices. Thank you. Over to you, Femi.
All right, thank you so much, sir, and thank you everyone for staying with us and for all those that have asked one or two questions. Thank you for your questions. So, a very quick response to the last questions about filling the tracking and evaluation form. Yes, the way the form was designed initially was to cover what the director has said, both on weekly basis and daily basis. But we discovered last year that a lot of participants had issues with filling the form using the weekly mode. So that's why we decided to adopt the daily format for this year. However, you can still achieve filling it on weekly basis, such that any convenient time you want to fill it, the form is always open. The form will be opened till the very last day of the challenge, till April 30th. So you can just find a place to always note down your activity for the day. So once you want to fill the form, just click the link, fill for that day, then at the end of that submission, you will see submit another response, then you pick the following day, so as just to avoid technical issues from participants that will be calling us on editing the form for weekly filling and all that. That's why we decided to stick to daily filling. And the way the form was designed, you can always fill the responses at any time and as many times as possible. Just ensure that you do not have duplicates. Just one day, one day, and it's all covered. So that answered the questions of filling the tracking and evaluation form. Then a particular question was asked about those that will be participating in group. That's fine, but the truth is for us to be able to acknowledge you individually is important that individual get to register. That's the bitter truth, because we will only be able to identify only one person that is filling the tracking and evaluation form, and that is the person that will be certified, unless you want the certificates to bear the name of the entire group. So if you want individual to have their certificate, then it will be very important and appreciated if everyone gets to register. We still have the form open for registration, so you can get to click on the link, register, and of course we'll have you accepted. And after necessary review has been done, then you can come on board and continue with the challenge. So we have that grace opened for now for people to stay register and continue with the challenge. So please, if you're participating in group and you need to be recognized individually via certification, so please register individually, then you can get to carry out the activity as a group. But when you are filling the tracking and evaluation form, fill it as an individual, please. And if you want the name to also be in the certificate to have the group name, then you have to fill for the group. So that's concerning that question. And finally, I also want you to know that at the end of every day, we will be hinting you or making sure that the content for the next day is available, so that you can also get to prepare, just as director has earlier mentioned. So please do, if you know anybody that also registered for this program that has not joined the WhatsApp platform, do well to notify the person to do that quickly. And the last thing I want to say is that please do well to check your mail, and when you are posting, please post on your personal account. Yes, we have a group account on LinkedIn. We also faced this challenge last year. We faced this challenge last year, whereby when we share content, people will only post it on the ECO30 Changemaker group on LinkedIn, but they won't post it on their own personal account. So please, if you want to post the content for the person asking, you don't understand content. The content is what was displayed, what we can see currently now, this day one, all this content. So once it is shared with you via WhatsApp, post it on either your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your Twitter, or your Instagram. Of course, if you want to post it on WhatsApp, you can post it on WhatsApp, but you must accompanied with other social media platform, because there is no way we can access your WhatsApp status. It disappears after 24 hours. So we can't evaluate that. So if you want to post on WhatsApp, you can post on your WhatsApp status, but ensure you also post on other social media platform that we can always have access to at any time we want to track your evaluation. So please, this is very important. Very, very important. So to the ECO30 LinkedIn account, you can get to interact, you can get to share insights, you can get to talk about what special thing you learned today, as you are also sharing on your personal account, so you get to engage on the LinkedIn platform. So I believe that has settled that. So we won't want to extend this call any longer. Every other question, we'll get to attend to it on the WhatsApp group, so that people can also read the answers to those questions and also gain knowledge from there. So thank you so much, everyone. And once again, we appreciate all our partners, and we'll continue to appreciate them on our live calls and each time this program is on throughout the entire 30 days. Thank you so much for joining us to ensure the successful delivery of this program. So I'll be handing over to the moderator now, Yetunde. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel Lawyer. Thank you, Mr. Femi. Thank you, everyone, for contributing to the success of this information section. And thank you, everyone, for joining. And yes, I'm saying congratulations once again and welcome on board on the ECO30 3.0 for the Sustainable Living Challenge. Yes, it's going to be an interesting one, and as you can see, yes, it is a very engaging one. Yes, if you have any question, the tablet will be opened at a specific time, so you can ask all the questions that you have there. So thank you, everyone, for joining, and please don't forget, try as much as possible to follow ADF Africa on every social media, and do LinkedIn, Facebook, X, Instagram, every platform. We are on every platform. So yes, follow us on our social media platform at ADF Africa. And once again, I am Yetunde Junai. I am the program associate for ADF Africa. And it's nice to have you all on this call this moment. Thank you, everyone, and do have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.
Bye bye.